Okay, I'm going to show you how to prepare guacamole. Um, this is based on the recipe that we have posted on True New Mexico Recipes for guacamole. And it calls for 4 avocados, but I only have 3, so I'm going to cut down my recipe a little bit. And now, when you're in the grocery store and you're looking for guacamoles, a lot of people pinch them because to see if they're ripe. But when too many people pinch them, as soon as you touch a vegetable or something, it starts to decay. So see here, right here, that is where somebody had pinched it. So we want to get those out the best as we can. I mean, they're not nasty or nothing. Just try to be right about this. It does taste funny because it ripens quicker when you do that. So as soon as you touch the vegetable, oops. Use this. Okay, so as I already have an eighth of a teaspoon of salt in there. Whoops. Some of the green stuff from the avocado got in there. Okay, so we're going to pull all that avocado out of there. You can see where the brown stuff, where they pinched it, when you see the underbelly of the avocado, like if it's not where you cut it. So here we go. I'm going with the avocados in here. My recipe calls for 4 avocados, tablespoon of minced garlic, 2 tablespoons of minced onion, white onion, half a cup of tomato, which in this case I'm using half a tomato, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. I like to use Miracle Whip myself, but there's 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, and Worcestershire sauce. I think the Worcestershire is like a quarter of a teaspoon, but I eyeball it. So the ingredients you can put in right away are the mayonnaise, the Worcestershire, everything here except for the tomatoes, and I have these 2 green chili peppers just for presentation, so it looks pretty. I actually diced some green chili. So we put our green chili in there, and then we mix it really well. On my recipe for guacamole, it explains about sometimes you can't find ripe avocados, and there's a method of putting them in a bag with bananas that rapids the ripening process, so it'll be like ready in a day. The best thing to use for what I'm doing here is the potato, when you use mashed potatoes, the mashed potato tool. Now I like to leave some chunks in there. So now that this guacamole is just about ready, then you can throw in the tomatoes. Because you want the tomatoes to not get all mushed up. You want them to have a little bit of consistency. So I'll just flip that over a little bit like that. That's good enough for mixing in the tomatoes. And then you always want to squeeze in half of a lime to keep it from getting brown. Lime juice for some reason. And if you store guacamole, store it in a Ziploc plastic bag and remove all the air, because the air is what makes guacamole go brown. So if you remove all the air out of it, you have a good chance that it's going to stay the way it needs to be. So that is my recipe, how you make guacamole. You're going to see it on our fajitas and our flautas tonight. Thank you.